Coming up today, we ride Egypt's luxury tourist sleeper train along the length of the country, but is it actually any good? Hello and welcome back to Egypt. You join me from my spectacular hotel rooftop overlooking the pyramids of Giza. This 4-star hotel only cost €45 per night. Tonight, we'll be taking Egypt's Watania overnight service from here in Cairo down to the stunning southern city of Luxor. This magnificent station, the main one in Egypt's capital city, does if anything look better at night than in the day. The separate ticket office for this sleeper train is located just to the right hand side and outside of the main entrance. Okay, let's head inside. Before you're allowed in, your bags are x-rayed and you walk through a metal detector. And then we find ourselves in the main concourse. Just look at this spectacular ceiling centerpiece. How stunning! Downstairs are a few shops and snack outlets, and upstairs are some restaurants and the foreigner's ticket office. See my Egyptian Talgo review for an explanation of this, it's linked above now. Time to head to our platform, which is right over the far side of the station, the furthest one from the main concourse. I walked down a central corridor underneath the tracks, and as far as I could see there were no lifts or accessible routes available. You can however enter the station from the opposite side, which goes straight to the departure platform. A worker carrying out a quick litter pick before our train arrives. There are more snack stalls, toilets, a waiting room and some platform side seating over here. Our train pulls in around 15 minutes before departure, hauled by this General Electric ES30 ACI diesel electric locomotive, which has a top speed of 120 km an hour or 75 miles per hour. Trailing it is a rake of deluxe sleeper coaches. These are all pretty much identical and each feature 9 times 2-bed sleeper compartments per carriage. Let's have a quick look at our behemoth of a loco and then get on board. There is no level boarding, and unfortunately I couldn't see any ramps or lifts or anything for assistance. We'll be in coach 2, beds 13, and 14 as I've booked solo occupancy of this compartment for tonight. Let's check out our route from Cairo down to Luxor. We depart on time at 19:45. The route of train number 86 to Luxor is 645 kilometres or 400 miles, and it's scheduled to take us 10 hours and 25 minutes of travel time, arriving at 06:10 tomorrow morning. Solo occupancy of this deluxe compartment is priced at $126. This is the foreigner's price. There are huge discounts for Egyptians and other citizens of Arab countries. If you're travelling as a couple, the foreigner's price is $80. This can be booked online a maximum of 30 days in advance and must be paid in US dollars. If you want ad-free, early access to every video, great perks, and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now, or in the description of every video, or the join button below. Thank you! Okay, time to check out the compartment. The door can be locked from the inside, and there should be a security chain here too, but mine was broken. Let's close the curtains so we have full privacy. Two really comfy pillows are provided, probably the best I've ever had on a train. The mattress was soft and all the bedding looked and smelt very clean. Each bunk has a storage net and a cup holder available. By the door, you'll find switches for the night light, the main room lights, the AC, and also the announcement volume controls. As I'm travelling alone, the top bunk was pre-made on my arrival. These comfy seats are for use in the daytime and then fold down to make the lower bunk if there's two of you. In the space above the door corridor, there is a large luggage storage area. Coat hooks and hangers are provided to hang your clothes. And if you're travelling in a group, interconnecting cabins are also available. The pretty filthy tables slot into the wall as shown here. Each room has a sink with running water and soap provided. This is also where you'll find the room's only power socket. A litter bin can be found under the window along with this threadbare carpet. Overall, it's not a bad sleeper room, but for one that is sold as deluxe, I do feel it's showing its age and needs a good refurbishment. Dinner and breakfast are included in your fare. I actually ordered the vegetarian option, but the attendant said they only had chicken, so I guess I'll be having chicken then. It was actually reasonably tasty and far from the worst meal I've had on a train. Final order of business tonight. Let's check out the toilets. There was water, soap and toilet roll, but the hand dryer didn't work and the toilet lid wasn't attached. As with the general theme of the train, they needed a good clean too. There is also a lounge car where you can relax and have a drink, but as it's getting late, I'm going to settle down for the night. I slept exceptionally well, around 7 hours. The beds are super comfy, and both the ride quality and noise levels were also good. I feel very refreshed. As soon as the attendant saw I was up and about, he brought me breakfast to my room. Again, this was pretty good for a complimentary offering. As we have done for nearly all the night, we are again paralleling the course of the majestic River Nile. Top tip, this train goes all the way to Aswan, some 3 hours further south than Luxor, but the fare is the same. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do that on this trip. One more thing, there is no Wi-Fi provided on this train. Stay tuned to the end and I'll take you on a mini tour of the stunning city of Luxor and its beautiful temple. But first, let me give you my summary of this overnight trip from Cairo to Luxor on the Watania Deluxe Sleeper Train. They call it deluxe, but it's far from it. But let's start with the positives. The beds were great and I slept really well. I was also pleasantly surprised by the food. It was very good. The main issues are the state of the compartments and general cleanliness. They could do with a full refurb to make this a flagship product, because it could be great. That being said, it's relatively good value for what you get and a fairly comfortable and efficient way to travel overnight from Egypt's capital to either Luxor or Aswan. We arrive in Luxor around 10 minutes late at 06:20. If you do take this train, as it arrives early, I'd recommend staying at the 4-star Iberitel in Luxor, as they let me check in at 0700 for just a $10 fee, and it only costs $40 a night. Oh, and do be ready to be full on hassled by the taxi drivers when you walk outside the station.
No problem.
Have you been on any Egyptian trains before? Which route did you do and how was it? Leave me a comment below. Time to go for a wander around Luxor. I'm always open to new video ideas, so leave me a comment or send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter if there's anything you really want to see on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe as I publish a new review every Friday. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.